Hi everyone, I am Valverni. I am the Keeper of Time, what specifically I shall not tell you. Welcome in. Hi Toaster, how's it going? Need to figure out what I'm gonna do today. That's the theme lately, isn't it? Yeah, hope you guys' days are going wonderfully. It is Friday, so the weekend is almost here for everyone. Hope everyone's been having a good week, decent week. Yesterday we played a bit of the forest. Got some cannibals that almost messed me up, but we made through it. We started a base. So yeah, might play that again today, don't know yet. I recently woke up. Well, good morning. Good morning, good evening, welcome. How'd you sleep? I got my 7 hours. Oh, hell yeah. It's important to at least get 7, 8 hours of sleep. Sometimes 6. Sometimes people can live off 6. Between 6 to 8 is the good number. I wish I could stay asleep just straight for like 7, 8 hours. I always wake up right in the middle. I hate it. And that's assuming my cats haven't woken me. I have meds to help with that issue. Oh, okay. Are they specifically for that, or are they just like a fun side effect of other, if you don't mind me asking? Waking up after 4 hours is an instinct thing? Really? I didn't know that. Because, yeah, I do that all the time. This med is just for going to sleep or staying asleep, I guess. Fair. Well, I'm glad you got some good sleep. Not gonna lie. I could really use a nap. Thank you, I hope you did too. It was okay. It was okay. Sometimes after that initial 4 hours, I can't get back to bed. Green is my favorite color. Oh, hell yeah, mine too. And welcome in, Flint. There's a sleeping channel. What's the sleeping channel for? Is it like one of those channels that plays like soothing sounds or something to go to bed to? Because I have tried that. I used to go to bed to storms, like the 10-hour like dark screen storm videos that are on YouTube. But those stopped working. Good to be here, Val. Good to have you here. Good to have both of you here. I recently played the Thunderstorm app on the Echo Dot. I think it said 7,000 times. There's something so calming about thunderstorms, as long as they're not like the really rough tornado making thunderstorms. No, just like the peaceful occasional thunder in the distance. Yeah, those are nice. I wish it would rain more. I get sad during the summertime because it stops raining as much. The white noise kills my ADHD brain buzz. I've got it connected to a soundbar. Very nice. It never rains here. I'm so sorry. The rain is awesome. In my opinion. There's some people that don't like it, and that's fair too. I get it. You know, it's a little, especially being on it, you get soaking wet, you get uncomfortable, it's just, yeah. But it's so nice. I grew up around thunderstorms and it was comforting. Yeah. I wish there just wasn't danger associated with it. Because there's always that, oh, what if the lightning strikes too close? Yeah. The sleeping channels for streamers to sleep and chat watches them. Oh, that's what that is? Are they like flesh, like the flesh tuber people, the actual IRL people that are doing this, or is it like a VTuber that's asleep and just the petrichor smelled like chocolate because of the factory. Did I say that right? Petrichor? A bit creepy, but still, if you need a nap. Flesh tubers and VTubers. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds a little creepy. I don't want to diss on anyone though, whatever works for you, works for you. It's just, the, for me, that might be a little weird. Flesh tuber, huh? That's a new one for me. Yeah, the fleshy disguise. The one that, doesn't look all cartoon-like. You'd say petrichor, right? It's that rain smell right before the rain shows up. Oh, is that what it's called? I didn't know it had a name. I love that smell. Yes, this meat suit I'm piloting. Yes, there's meat suit, there's flesh tuber, there's meat shield. I've heard meat shield. That's probably why it has a name, because we love the smell. Makes sense. A petrichor. I never knew it had a name. I'll have to remember that one. But yeah, watching a flesh tuber sleep, with a VTuber, it's one thing, because you got the pretty like drawn figure. You're not peeking into someone who might be doing goofy things in their sleep. Like, there's so many bad things that can happen that are against TOS that people have done in their sleep before. Is there no danger of that? Like, no worry of that happening while these people are asleep? And since there was a chocolate factory with delicious smelling exhaust, that would mix in with the petrichor. Oh. That sounds like it would smell lovely. Now I want chocolate. LMFAO. You have to know that you won't do that. You can't control what you do when you're sleeping. Like, I've heard people go on sleepwalks. I've heard people dig in their pants. I've heard just... there's too many things that can go wrong. I don't witness sleeping walking incidents, or do I? Sleepwalking incidents can be fun. You can and can't, yeah. Sleepwalks into the kitchen and returns with Nutella and a loaf of French bed. If you manage to sleepwalk and get those exact items, I would be impressed. Usually sleepwalkers, there's this one, I forget her name. It's like Selena Spooky Boo, I think. Infamous for her sleepwalking. Because she posts the videos of it online. And she grabs items that she thinks are what she wants while she's asleep, but they're not the exact thing. And then she'll say random shit in her sleep. It's kind of great. If you haven't seen Selena Spooky Boo sleepwalking, it's a treat. It's a treat. But yeah, you have no control. Unless you happen to be slightly lucid, but then you're not getting, like, the full REM cycle sleep at that point. Like handcuffs under the blanket to keep hands from going to a breaking and to keep you to the best. Yeah, these people doing the sleep strings, they gotta have a method or something to keep them from doing certain things, because there ain't no way. There ain't no way. What if they got an itch? Like, what if they have to itch their bum? That's gonna be caught on the stream for people to clip and for people to share all over the world because you had to itch your bum. Like, I don't know. Sleeping tubers is weird to me. Unless it's a VTuber. I haven't heard this in a while. But what to do today? What to do today? I don't want to play Sea of Thieves on Battle.net, but thank you. gonna be like Death Stranding with the handcuff that keeps them attached to the bed for their safety, but it turns into a smartwatch when they're awake. Yes. I mean, viral ass cracks got the MTG community to actually shower and dress properly. Listen, it's not just the Magic the Gathering community, okay? It is any nerddom out there that has an IRL presence when it's usually not called upon. Like any of those competitive things, whether it's Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, some type of TCG, there's always going to be a handful of them that do not properly shower. And I don't know if it's like, are they just not used to showering? I know there's some people who hate the feeling of a shower, so I get that. But at least freshen yourself up a little so you don't smell like, yeah. So there is an element of the community holding each other accountable. Yes, it sounds like it. We don't talk about the furries. They can bring down the internet. Okay. Furries. I am not a furry, but I do know a few furries. And the furries I know, I'm not going to out them, but they are sweethearts. I think furries get a bad rap. And I think it's because people always assume the Rule 34 stuff with them, and that's fair. Because there's a lot of Rule 34 furry stuff. But no, some of these people, they just want to be a dog. Or they want to be a cat, and yeah, it can be a little goofy, a little weird. Because it's out of the norm. But at the same time, they are absolute sweethearts half the time. They're sweethearts, but they need to clean their fursuits better. That is fair. That is fair. If you don't keep it clean, that is probably going to be one stanky ass suit. The vocal minority make that rule more prevalent than it is, yeah. Most of them turn out to be on the spectrum with me. We're all on the spectrum. I'm pretty sure I'm on the spectrum. I haven't been officially diagnosed, but I think I'm on it somewhere. I've been told I have a spicy brain. I like to eat my food in order. I get unusually angry. It's calmed down. I've gotten older and I have more control over it, but I get particularly angry when stuff is moved away from where I have it, or if something that I'm very attached to gets thrown away. Yeah. Among other things. My doctor said I'm so high functioning that it doesn't warrant medicine, but the therapy she said is good. That's good. Yeah, do what you feel you need to do for your, how do I phrase this properly? Do what you think is best for you. Therapy, I've heard works wonders. I've never gone. I would feel bad if I said, oh yeah, therapy is wonderful. I don't know. I've heard that it's wonderful. Everyone that I know that goes to therapy loves it. It helps them. So I support therapy. I've never been though. I probably should. But my doctor said, oh, I already read that. It's one of those things you gotta find the right person for. I've heard that too. Because you gotta think about it. This is a person that you're trusting with some of the shit you don't even tell your closest friends or family sometimes. It's definitely on the same level as a doctor. Like, you disclose things to your doctor that you wouldn't to your friends as well. Just so that you can get the proper help. Because if you're not truthful with these people, you're not going to get the proper help. It took me 6 people to find one who was listening. Well, I'm glad you found one that was listening. I know, having to go through 6 people was probably a pain in the butt, but you found one. You did it. And that's great. And I'm glad you found someone who's listening and can help you. I've heard people go through like 20, 30 of these things before they either give up or they just settle. And it shouldn't be like that. Exactly. You would only be doing yourself a disservice by being dishonest with the process. Yes. I've used therapy when I was accepting of it, so I support it, but it is a hit or miss for everyone. I have heard that. I don't know. Just there. I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. In these types of situations, I have a hard time finding the correct word, so give me a second. Just if you find it helpful for you, don't feel like you need to go to therapy. If like it's not something for you, don't force yourself. But if it's something that helps you, go and be honest. Do what you think is best for you. It's a nuanced discussion, so what Warren's thinking first. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I'm trying to think of the right words, I just get like word vomit, just jumbled up and rotating around in my brain. So I'll sometimes say the wrong word for something, even though I mean something completely different, because it's all just scrambled. Oh yeah, if it works for you and you want to seek help, or if you're nervous about it, give it a try anyway. If you think it could help you, there's no harm in trying. There's no harm in talking to someone. I do too. I call this the spirit of the sentence. Spirit of the sentence, I like that. Sure, it's not the letter of the sentence and I used the wrong word, but come on, you guys knew what I meant, right? Right? Exactly, yes. Yes. Spirit of the forest, that is a whole nother spirit. I know the spirit of the forest. Very, very kind soul. Oh yeah. I honestly forgot what I was gonna say. Now I want to play Legend of Zelda though, with the talk of spirits of the forest. I haven't played Zelda in a while. Oh, I meant to show you guys yesterday. Lord Zavon, who was here for like 5 minutes yesterday because he went to bed afterwards, he made fan art of some VTubers, and it's actually my first official fan art that I've gotten of my VTuber. I absolutely love it. I had the honor of being part of a 6-panel fan art thing. Let me find it so I can show you guys. I saved it. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Gotta make a new source. Sorry about that text message. Oh, I don't have Mix It Up on. Hold on. I'll fix it. I knew I forgot to log on to something. That's the best text message sound ever. Thank you. It's been my text message sound for years. Before the live action one, nobody knew what it was. Which was fun. Tank for Cowboy Bebop? Yes. Now I've got to put Cowboy Bebop on Spotify? Yes. The whole show has wonderful music. It's freaking great. Alright, let me find... I'm just... Oh, it's on cooldown on the stream. Hold on. I'm fixing things. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, this is like my third time using Mix It Up, so I gotta remember where it is. There we go. We got the band shirt. Okay. One of the best jazz standards I know. I'm in the voice channel if you're interested about. Thank you, but not right now. Oh, that's a retro pick. Yeah. It randomly picked the Monkees. I am a huge fan because my father, he basically, I grew up on the Monkees. I grew up watching the TV show. I grew up listening to all their music because of my father. He was obsessed. So there's a lot of Monkey songs that I know, and I actually like to play this game with my friends sometimes, where they have to guess, is it the Monkees or the Beatles? Because sometimes they can't tell who is who. And it's kind of great. Oh, here's the picture. I found it! Hold on, let me resize it. So as you can see, Lord Zavon did this. You can actually see it retweeted on my Blue Sky. He drew me, and he drew a couple others, and I want to check the others out, especially the snake one, because I think the snake one looks really cool. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around. I grew up with Journey because my dad grew up with the original lead singer. That's so cool. Journey is awesome. Journey is good. What else? What else? There's quite a few older rock bands that are fun. Monkees, Beatles, Beach Boys, Turtles, Guess Who and The Who. Two different bands, but their names are very similar. Yeah. But yeah, this is the fan art Lord Zavon made. If you guys are not, I'm actually going to shout him out real quick. If you guys are not already, please go follow Lord Zavon. Absolute sweetheart. Does a lot of art. That's really cool. I could see these 6 being in a comic or graphic novel together, right? I love it. And I love the pose that I've got going on, right? I love it. I feel like our personalities, I don't know the others, but I feel like our personalities are encapsulated. And I'm here for it. Damn Beach Boys, I haven't heard their stuff since I was 12. It is good. The Beach Boys are good. I thought it captured your personality nicely. I think it does too. I wanna, if I get more, I wanna find a place to post the fan art and stuff. But yeah, this is my first official fan art. And I'm so excited. I've got some Beach Boy records I put on still. They put on a concert here a year ago that I attended. Ooh, how was that? And what's your favorite Beach Boy song? I like Kokomo. I like Kokomo a lot. Now I gotta pull my Beach Boy songs though. Yeah, there's Kokomo, there's Surfing USA, Wouldn't It Be Nice, I Get Around, Fun Fun Fun, Don't Worry Baby, Barbara Ann. It was phenomenal. My favorite song is probably Surfer Girl. Good choice. Good choice. There's just such a mood. Like, their name describes them perfectly. It's not on the nose at all. They are the Beach Boys. They get you in the mood to go play on the beach, to surf, to chill. And I'm here for it. Uncle Jesse apparently joined them officially in the 80s. Are you referring to Uncle Jesse from, yeah, John Stamos. I was gonna say. Oh, that's so cool. John Stamos is a fun character, man. Did you guys watch the show You at all on Netflix? Like the first season or the second season? I think it was just in the first one. He might have guest appeared on the second. Yeah, John Stamos was on the show You. So he was there as well. That's so cool. I want to go to another concert soon now. I didn't bother to meet them, but I did buy the t-shirt. Fair. I like to collect the t-shirts from when I go, but I only like to collect them if they show everyone that played. Which means the headliners and then the openers. If it's just the headliners, I'm a little more hesitant. Unless it's a band that I'm really, really, really a huge fan of, like the Pretty Reckless. John Stamos is Afraid of Little People. One of the last pranks Bob played on him involves a comedian who's shorter than 3 feet tall. The guy has a whole video about it. I've heard about that. I feel bad too, because that's one of those irrational fears, and sometimes you can't get over those. And that is one of the silliest irrational fears I've ever heard of. Why can't the guy just be afraid of spiders? Like, why did it have to be little people? They're just people. They're just a little shorter than the rest, that's all. Oh, they're Pretty Reckless are awesome. Yes. I just saw them open for AC/DC. And I got such a huge kick out of it because most of the crowd there, they were there to see AC/DC. Which makes sense, it's freaking AC/DC. But they're much older. And the Pretty Reckless just comes out. And if you've heard, which Pretty Reckless song is it? The one that starts with her moaning. Hold on. I have it because it's one of my favorites, and the name is escaping me right now. Anyway, it's the one that starts with her moaning. And that starts playing, like the moans and everything. And in the live version of it, they make the moans worse. They are, Follow Me Down, that's what it is. They make the moans way more apparent. And all these old people were just looking around like, what the fuck? I saw a few of them covering, like, the ears of their children that they brought. And I was just like, none of you look into this band that's opening for them? Like, I know when I'm going to a concert, if I don't recognize the opener, I'm gonna look them up. Because I want to know. I want to know if it's worth either standing in line for the merch, or or if I'm gonna be sitting there watching them. I'll have what she's having moment. Yeah. It's this one. And it makes it so much better watching Taylor Momsen, right? On the stage, because the way she dances is very sexual in nature. She's usually like grinding against other things, so she's got her back up against one of the other band members. It's very sexy. This is just playing. Love the Pretty Reckless. Big fan. She's just pretty much O-faced the whole concert. Yes, that's what she did. And these like 50, 60-year-olds are looking at her like, what the fuck? Because, they came for AC/DC. They didn't come to see this 30-year-old woman moan on the fucking stage. I think Taylor think she's around like 33, 34 now. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, they didn't come for that. She came. They didn't. They forget. What is that? Spuso? Spusui? I'm not too far off. Yeah, I'm, Are you trying to say Susie? Am I overthinking this? But, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys my age. I'll give you a range, though. A range that I agree on with Black Roses Falling. I'm in between 24 and 34. It's up to you guys. You guys can imagine where on that range I'm at. You're at least 5 years old, yes. I She came to prominence as the leader and the main lyricist of the rock band C-Suite, the Banshees, who were active from 1976 to 1996. Okay. I don't think I've heard of that one. I forgot her because she's new to me. That's fair. I'm close to 40. Hey, age is just a number. As long as you are older than 18, age is just a number. Internally, everyone is still a child. I have not met a grown-ass adult that is still not childlike in some way, shape, or form. No one ever truly grows up. They just... I don't know. They become more adultier. There's no other way to put it. They just become more adultier. They still have the child spirit. And the child will. But their bodies start to break down. Yeah. I've come to find that after age 25 it's just a number, since that's when our car insurance tells us we're at peak physical maturity, then we magically begin the slow march to old age. Yep. Yep. 25 is also when you can no longer be on your parents' insurance, at least in the US. Oh, do you guys know a comedian named Matt Rife? Snap, snap your fingers for me. Good, now we're making some progress. Come on, just tap, tap, tap your toes to the beat. But Matt Rife, if you've never heard of him, hilarious comedian. He's on the younger end for the comedian spectrum. I think he's around 30. Hilarious dude. But he recently did a stand-up thing where he interacted with the crowd. And he found this person asleep in the crowd during his show. And starts picking on him. And this person in the crowd will not wake up. Like, I think he spent 20 minutes heckling this person that's asleep. And they would not wake up. At one point, they even checked to make sure he was still alive. Because he just wasn't waking up. I might find the clip and show it to you guys, because it's kind of great. For instance, my next life event I'm looking forward to is one of the existential crises. Oh, fun. Which crisis are you gonna go with? I've heard there's quite a few. One of the more common ones used to be you'd buy a sports car. But most of us can't afford that shit. So I'm thinking, are you gonna buy dozens of eggs? Because I feel like that's the equivalent. Oh, hi Xanakin, welcome in. How's it going, buddy? Let me find the Matt Rife clip, though. Oh, thank you for subscribing for 3 months, Anarkin. I need to update my little notification things. But thank you. I'm happy with my sports cars and Grand Theft Auto, so I've been planning on getting a couple of hens for the backyard. Funny you mention eggs. Eggs are so expensive. It's like getting a sports car these days. You know, having access to that many eggs, you're rich. You could probably start paying things with eggs. Hello, buys into Warhammer 40k is the new sport car existential crisis. That is accurate as shit. Warhammer 40k. Oh my god. That's so great. It's the nerd existential crisis and I'm here for it. Who needs a fancy sports car when you can have this tiny figure you painted yourself? Look, he's got a badass gun. Nah, I'm here for it. Warhammer 40k. I've never looked too much into it. I did read the books back in high school, because yes, there are books. Specifically on the Space Marines, I think it was. But I think it's so cool having these tiny little figures, and you can basically play out whatever you want. The imagination is such a fun place to be. And being able to express that in the form of Warhammer 40k and other things, giving you this whole story you can build on with your own thoughts is so fucking cool to me. Great, you? I'm doing great, Xanarkin. Just chilling. I used to watch them battle at Games Workshop back in the 90s. I remember Games Workshop. Magnets, how can we make these work? That's why I like the series so much, for those same reasons. Yeah. Oh, there is an ad about to start. I apologize for those who are not subscribed. I'll see you in 3 minutes. I think it's roughly 3 minutes. But yeah, it's so cool that you're able to play out all these fantastical worlds. And with your friends, too. It's not just you sitting in the corner playing with dolls by yourself most of the time. It's something that you can get other people involved in, and it's such a cute little community. Cute might not be the word for it. It's just cool. It's just very cool. I want to get more into Warhammer 40k, but I've got so much other stuff I'm in. And I don't have much time on my hands. I'm real big into board games, the non-traditional ones at that. I like figures and moving pieces, yeah. Board games, I'm actually still quite new to. Within the last 3-4 years, I've learned how to play Catan, which Catan is one of my favorite board games now. And then Ticket to Ride. I want to play more of the, they're like D&D, but they're not quite D&D board games. The ones that take hours and a whole group of friends do. I want to try one of those one time. But it's hard to find friends to want to do that. And have the time for it. I'd recommend Under Falling Skies. It's a solo board game. Takes about 30 minutes to play after you know the rules. It has 4 campaigns to play. Okay. Let me look that up. Okay. I will keep this open so I remember it. I'd try that with you. You could play Celeste, Crown of the Magister with me and control 2 characters. It's a pretty authentic D&D experience. I might try that sometime. Another big thing I have working against me too, if you haven't noticed from the erratic streaming schedule, I never know when I can play. I do always have work from 4:30 to 1 a.m. EST. That is always my schedule for work, but I also have stuff I have to get done before and after that. And that's the stuff that kind of gets wonky, because sometimes I don't feel like taking care of it right away, and other times I do. I don't stream on a schedule. We've got the notification bell for a reason. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I want to be able to stream on a schedule, though, at some point. Because I always feel bad when I'll tell you guys, hey, I'm going to be around, and then I'm not around. Life just don't let us, yes. Life is too... There is not enough time in the day. Life is too short. And it's great when you are. Aww. Yeah, I like hanging out with you guys. And I want to stream more. I was streaming quite a bit there for a while. But lately there's been just so much IRL stuff popping up. I know this is still quite a ways off. My stream anniversary, I think I'm gonna do it on the anniversary date of me hitting affiliate instead of my first stream. So we still got pretty much a year, maybe 10 months from that. I want to do something special for that. I want to do something special for when we hit 100 followers, which we are 4 people away. We're only 4 followers away from hitting 100. But I want to do something like we did for the me hitting affiliate thing, if you guys were around for that. We can use When to Meet to find a time to do a session 0 for character creation. Okay. Affiliate anniversary, yes! I need to find the exact day, but it's in March at some point. At some time. And then I want to celebrate my birthday with you guys. Now, I'm not comfortable giving out this specific day, but I am okay enough to tell you guys my birthday is in October. So some week in October, we'll do a whole, like, week of stuff. We might do the equivalent of, like, a subathon, depending on how many people we have around. Something similar to what Prof. Iscariot did. I don't know if I'm going to do a giveaway like he did, though. Because that giveaway stuff is kind of sketchy on Twitch. Might find something else to give to you guys. Than like a game or something. Mine is coming up in less than a month. Well, actually, it's bad luck to say it, so I'm not going to say it. Let me know when, and I will say happy birthday. Did you know it is bad luck to wish happy early birthdays? I recently found that out. I forget what culture it is, but yes, it is bad luck. Holy crap, I've been yapping. I've been yapping for like 40 minutes now. This is new. That's a new one. Does it count if you aren't aware of the rule? I don't know. I don't know much about it. I just know it's, I think it's just like counting your chickens before they hatch type of bad luck. Yapper Pro. Oh, hey, Siege. How's it going? How are you? What's your favorite color? Oh, and Toaster, what's your favorite color? I forgot to ask earlier. I know Xanarkins, or else I'd ask him. Xanarkins is pink. Orange. See, I should have guessed that from the username, but you know, you never know. But good choice. Orange is pretty. Although, you saying orange makes me think of Hunger Games with the, is it like a sunset orange or Effie's hair orange? Hot pink? Oh, my apologies for not being specific, Xanarkin. Yes, Xanarkin likes hot pink. The brighter the pink, the better. Siege, is your favorite color purple? Is that why your name's purple? I must know. It varies between dark emerald type green or purple. Green is my favorite color. I know you guys may think it's red, and I wouldn't blame you. I've got red everywhere. I've got red everywhere on the stream. The red spider lilies, the red hair, the red details, but no, it's green. Specifically forest green. But dark emerald type green or purple, that sounds beautiful and I'm here for it. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. Red and green are complementary colors, so it works out. Funny that you say that. I will touch on that in a moment. I thought it would be violet with all your V's. That's fair. That is very fair. I do like my V names. I take my whiskey. Yeah, this song is great. But back to red and green. So, I think my whole design is gorgeous because, you know, I made it. I hope you guys like it as well. Like, I love my whole hummingbird thing, my whole intro. I recently realized if anyone who has red-green color blindness tries to watch my stream, they're in for a fun time. They're in for a fun time because they're not going to be able to tell that there's two different colors. They're going to see the same color. God damn it. Hi, Krim. Congratulations on being the first person to redeem that. Thank you. Thank you for that. I can test this with a friend of mine. Oh, please do. If you know someone with red-green color blindness, I want to know. I want to know what it looks like to them. Oh, I like the shirt. Thank you. Cram, what's your favorite color? Share your favorite color. Well, in their cases, I imagine they have an accessibility filter on their end to compensate for their color blindness. Oh, they might. Have them turn it off. Have them turn it off and tell me. Oh, the hair's already back. Yeah, I haven't had anyone try it yet, and it looks very weird to me, so I didn't want it to last too long. I might extend it, though, because that was very quick. Like an app that makes the whole OS colorblind friendly, yeah. Many don't, which is hilarious. Really? I don't know anyone who has color blindness, I don't think. The closest one is Titan Swamp / Jeremy. If you guys have seen him on my channel before, he has some funky things when it starts to get dark. I forget what exactly it is, but that's the closest I know to knowing a colorblind person, I think. But yeah, Krim, what's your favorite color? Yes. Favorite color, blue, but funny enough, slowly becoming purple because of streaming. Fair. Blue is a part of purple, though, you know. You can still consider that to be blue. It's just a spicy kind of blue. Oh, yes, join the purple lovers. Purple is a gorgeous color. I do like me some purple. If you can't tell from my skirt and my eyes. Although, I had no control over my eyes. What am I talking about? Just as my favorite color growing up was red and it morphed into orange. Yeah. They're part of your new favorite color. And that's fun. I've loved green. I always loved green. But I do have a soft spot in my heart for red. Especially when I'm wearing red. Yeah, red is pretty. Spicy kind of blue. Isn't that self-medicating bipolarism with... I don't know. I just know that purple is red mixed with blue, and red makes me think spicy. Ironically, my dad's favorite colors are red and yellow separately. Respect it. Are they a Commanders fan? I gotta ask. Purple and yellow are my favorite colors when it comes to cars. Car colors are a different animal. You bring up a good point though. Car colors, I miss seeing all the different like bright ass colors on the road because now everyone has a neutral tone car with the occasional like wild color sprinkled in. No, I miss seeing the bright ass Beetle cars all the time, everywhere. They came in all kinds of flavors. You had the light blue, you had the green, you had the yellow. They were everywhere. The punch buggies. I miss those. Spicy colors? Yes, spicy colors. No, but my brother is. My dad was an Eagles fan back in the McNabb days. Okay. Oh, I love my bright blue truck. I can always find it. I guess that's the one benefit to everyone else having a neutral tone car nowadays. You will never lose your car if it's a different color. Neutral tone means less likely for cops to pay attention to you. Yes and no. I will mostly agree with you. There's only one color though that tends to get more attention. That's also why you have higher insurance if you have this particular color. The color's red. If you have a red car, your insurance is higher than everybody else. Because red is such a eye-catching color. And it fucks with you so much when you see it. It actually, I'm scared to be in a red car because for me, they're also very accident prone. For that reason. So I avoid being in red cars usually. You miss the bugs. I'm always playing Punch Buggy around here still. I do too. Yep. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Sanderkin. You did it incorrectly, but I still acknowledge it, buddy. In Japan, it is white rather than... Really? Why would it be white? I mean, I guess if it's really bright out, the white could cause some issues, kind of like the snow does. But there's so many white cars around here. I know I'm in the US, so no like relevance to Japan in that regard, but I'm just curious. Yeah, it's gotta be because of how bright it gets. If I had to think of a reason. Would you know the exact reason, Toaster, or... Also, red is a car that usually need because it was a sport muscle car favorite color, so they'd speed more often, especially younger drivers. Yeah. Yeah, red was seen as like that badass car color. All I mean is while the US sports color is traditionally red, the Japanese sports color is white. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it might have had something to do with how bright it gets. Because white, you know, it reflects very bright lights. It can blind people. So in Japan, when you see a white car, it's like seeing a red Ferrari going Mach 2 around the corner. Got it, okay. That makes more sense. White is associated with work vehicles, so less likely to pull over in a truck. Okay. Think of the show Initial D. I don't know that show. I'm gonna level with you. I don't know that show. Should I know that show? Is this one of those things where this is a popular show and you guys are going to judge me for not knowing it? Because I would like to know. If so, I will watch it right now. It's a manga too, dude with a sports car? Okay. Initial D. Oh, I've seen this around. Okay. You don't know that show? Never seen it myself. No, I'm just sharing something neat. Fair, fair. Yeah. I haven't seen a lot of shows and movies. I'm trying to get better. But if you guys know any specific ones that I probably definitely should have seen, like on the level of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood type, I have seen that. Don't worry about that. But on that level, please let me know. Ooh. Purple haze. Do, 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 do. I'm never surprised at viewership. Star Wars isn't popular anymore, for instance. It happens. Yeah. Deja vu, I've just been in this place before, higher on the street. We don't have time or interest to watch all the things. Yeah, that's why we share. Yes. Oh, that song is from Initial D. Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, I've heard that song everywhere. I don't use TikTok, but you know, TikTok's spread to YouTube and all the other platforms like a plague. So I have heard it. We've come full circle. Yes! We made it! We are here! About 20 minutes ago, I was pulling up a Matt Rife clip, and I have it pulled up, and I'm looking over at it. I'm like, why did I have this pulled up again? Oh, yeah. I'll show you guys later. And we can save that for another time. We drifted full circle, yes. Do you guys drift in your cars? I've never drifted in a car. I'm actually quite scared of being in cars. It could have something to do with I get motion sickness very easily. But yeah, cars, specifically the other people in cars, scare the shit out of me. If it's nighttime and I'm by myself, oh, I'm good. But if there's a lot of other people on the road, I get nervous. Silly Val, yeah, I'm silly. I've never done it, but I've been in a car as my friend drifted. And is that as scary as I feel like? Like, I know you get like that adrenaline pumping thing, and people do enjoy that. But I would imagine it is quite nerve-wracking. On the road, I enjoy providing a comfy ride for myself and my passengers. I like to drift on Forza Horizon with a steering wheel controller. Tank? Yes, tank! I'm thinking about making a tank counter for you guys to keep track of how many times you hear tank go off a stream. And no, I've done a burnout, not in my car, tire's expensive, and been off-roading. Drifting well requires the right setup usually. Okay. He slammed into the curb the second time around and almost sent us flying down the hill. So nerve-wracking. I'm getting nerve-wracking from that situation. I'm assuming you did not enjoy that. Oh, this song's too sad. This is better. I promptly got out. Yeah, I would have not been it in the first place, but that's second best option. That's fair. I've heard it a couple times and I start going bum 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 along with the starting bass line. Fair. Fair. I wonder if you know I ain't sleeping alone. I have to fake it. Do you guys like Saving Abel? Have you heard of Saving Abel? They're kind of one-hit wonder-ish. Their biggest song was Addicted. You know the song, I'm so addicted to all the things you do when you're going down on me. That song. Oh, I have a low battery. Sorry if you guys heard that. Let me find my cord here. I gotta move around things. But Saving Abel. They recently parted ways with the main singer, the guy that you hear now. And it's in one of those situations where the singer and the band members that were left are all trying to use the name Saving Abel. So they're having a little war right now on who's actually saving Abel. I wish they'd just work together again and get along, because they were a good band when they were together. Oh. Tank. Yes, Tank. Someone gotta save them, that's all we know. Yeah. Someone's gotta save Abel from himself. Yes. Oh no, they were so good. And I've seen them live. They opened for Hinder 1 year. And I saw that show, and it was fucking great. My Darkest Days, Saving Abel, Hinder. Ah, that was a fun show. If it's a couple at once, it will still only count as one tank. Yeah, it's my notification sound in general. So it's text messages, it's Twitch Go Lives, it's all the things. So tank will frequently play. Oh, baby, if I could. Did any of you see the live action Cowboy Bebop? You added a tank command. Thank you, Krim. I forgot you have the ability to do that. Well, now we can keep track of how many times Tank has gone off a stream, thanks to Krim. Me starts sending memes to Val to hear Tank go off. I have Discord turned off on my phone. Discord kept going off and off and off, and I couldn't do any more. I'm part of too many groups with notifications on. I cannot have Discord notifications on my phone. It's been at least 3. Yeah, it's been at least 3. Oh, thank you for that. I'll have to add that to my little note thing. This is such a good song. My plan ruined. I'm so sorry, Siege. Yeah, I like having my phone volume on too much, and Discord was making me question whether or not I want my phone volume on anymore. And I don't want it to be like that. No, I get that though. Yeah. Back in the day, did you guys... Because I'm assuming all of you are old enough to where you have flip-phones at some point, right? Did you guys buy the ringtones? Like, for the songs that you loved? If you did, what ringtones did you buy? I must know. Like, way, way back, early 2000s. Trapped Headstrong? Yes! Oh, yes, that's a good one. I used to fucking love that song. It was my pump-up song when I was doing track and field. Oh, hell yeah. Back up and take... Oh, I gotta put it on now. Because you know I have that on here. Oh, it's not in the stream playlist, though. We're fixing that now. Here it is. Honestly, it was probably a Linkin Park song. That is, as Krim said, both fair and valid. Don't make fun of me for mine. Mine was Shakira. My the only one I bought, because eventually I learned how to make my own. It was Shakira. It was Hips Don't Lie. Yeah, that is very you. Yes, and that habit has carried over to my phone. Kind of. I still make my own ringtones. Because I like having specific people that call me have a specific volume, or not volume, a specific song, so I know who it is. That is very, yes, yes. Your hips don't lie, huh? I knew it before I sent this. Yeah. I'm on tonight, and my hips don't lie. Ah, Shakira. For me, though, it was very, very close. It was Hips Don't Lie, or, I think I say it improperly, but it's La Tutora. That one, her very popular Spanish one from like 2004, I think it was. Yeah, that one. I watched the music video for that one quite a lot. Oh, it's a prof. Well, what would it even mean if your hips did lie? Well, it means you have a fake hip. It means it's not your real one. I don't know. Little old ladies walking around with their new hips, like, my hips don't lie. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, Granny. Old people's hips lie. Yes. All these people who get hip replacements, yes, yes, their hips are lying. Of course it's gunmetal metallic gray. I'd expect nothing else from you. And I'm gonna tell him that. If my OBS will let me. Let me just do this in the browser. I'm just glaring at anyone who says they've had a hip replacement. Your hips are lying, motherfucker. I mean, easier way to say is just dark silver or tungsten gray. Yeah. Does that mean, like, when this generation gets older, like, we're all our grandparents' ages, and that song comes on, we're all gonna be saying our hips, in fact, do lie now? But that also means that when we're all, like, older, we're gonna be rocking out to Shakira, Hips Don't Lie, and that's gonna be considered old music. And that hurts my soul a little. I will? Oh, hell yeah. Rocking out in the nursing home. Raving like it's 2005 all over again. Oh, it's stained. Okay. Do, 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 do. I can't hear, and now I worry I have given knowledge for a Faustian bargain. The nursing home, Shakira plays. We dance and shake our hips because them hips don't lie. Hip breaks, hip replacement. We have failed Shakira. Yes, that is exactly how that's gonna go. Why is that so funny? Just imagining a little old granny. Untitled by Simple Plan starts. Sequences that romantic. Push myself beyond my means. We need something more fun. Oh yeah, that'll work. What to talk about now? We've had quite a few subjects here today, folks. We've gone from talking about favorite colors to our hips lying to how often Tank goes off in my stream to Warhammer 40k to bands to is this a crim stream? Am I secretly crim? I don't yap this much. Crim, what have you done to me? Nurse who did it, who stole Miss Johnson's pudding cup. Someone points at me. Don't believe them, their hips lie, no credibility. Mr. Siege, you have pudding on your face. Identity theft? Yes, identity theft. Hi, I'm Crim Karasu. I'm a connoisseur of puns and a collector of shinies. I'm here to take all your shinies. Are you streaming tonight, by the way? Damn, Crim, your back's got massive. You're getting pinned. I am, yes, 7 p.m. EST. Okay, excellent. While I'm working, I can tune in. You know, I've been working on my jiggle workouts. Yeah. When you get your full model, I need you to do something. I will give you the money to do it. Okay, listen to me, Krim. You need to commission the nurse outfit booba thing, but it needs to jiggle. It needs to have the most outrageous jiggle physics. I will give you the money for this artist to do it. If they're down. Please, please, it needs to happen. You need to be able to shake it. Can you imagine how much your stream would love that? Nurse Tits 2.0. Jiggle physics installed. Oh, you should get a squeak toy too. You can install a squeak toy, so when you shake it enough, sometimes it squeaks because of the pressure. Val, you weren't around because you were lurking. Do you want to know what curse thing is going to happen? What curse thing is going to happen? Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. Someone said they're gonna draw a pic of me and why? Like, I'm not surprised, but why? How was this brought up? What tangent did you go on for this to be brought up enough for someone to want to do? Krim, you've made it when you got an MPreg art piece from someone. The topic of fan art came up, and they were talking about how Dougie has a bunch of pics of him pregante, and it just spiraled from there. Gotcha. Okay. Who's gonna be the father? If they don't make the father either Zaku or Prof. Iscariot, I will be disappointed. Piff, please, you think I'd put out for them? Honey, I have standards. Who's the father then, Krim? Or, I say father, it's not necessarily father. It is. In this point, who is the alpha to your omega? We're gonna go Omegaverse on this bitch. I don't know, probably Zeus or something. That makes sense. Thunderbringer. A crow half-god baby. That could be fun. Wait, if Krim gets pregger, that means all those people trying to get femboys preggers have hope. Never give up your dreams? Yes. Siege, I'm assuming, because you've talked to Earl Grey Renee quite a bit, you've heard about the Omegaverse, right? The Omegaverse gives them femboys hope. They can get impregnated by their step-on-me mommies. I've heard about it, but for other reasons, but not surprised from Ren. Yeah, the only stuff I know about it are from Ren, and then clips I see from other VTubers. Oh, speaking of, if you guys have not heard it, and you guys are Linkin Park fans, Zentreya did a cover of a Linkin Park song, and she posted it for her birthday. It is very good. Would highly recommend checking it out. I might actually play it real quick. Just playing it doesn't have the same emotional impact as seeing the video, but you'll at least hear it at that point. Here it is. A note, Zentreya, the text-to-speech queen, did this. And it's such an emotional thing. I highly recommend going to watch the video if you enjoy the song. No one can compare to Chester. But for something like this to come out from someone who just purely uses text-to-speech is fantastic to me. There's another artist, I'm pretty sure they died the same year as Chester, that people mention from time to time, but not nearly as much as Chester, and it kind of makes me sad. You guys know Chris Cornell? I'm pretty sure he died that same year. Yeah. Nope. Krim, do you know the song Like a Stone by Audioslave? Yes, very much so. Him. Chris Cornell was the lead singer for that. He was on tour with the Pretty Reckless, actually, when they found him, I think, dead in his hotel bathtub. It was actually part of the reason why the Pretty Reckless stopped making music for a little bit there. Because Chris Cornell was one of her heroes. Taylor Momsen's heroes. And he has one of the most fantastic voices I've ever heard. He's on the same level as Chester for me. Here it is. Gone too soon. But for those who may have not heard Audioslave or Soundgarden, because that was the other one he was a part of, recommend checking them out. Yeah, I didn't really hear much from Audioslave, but I love Like a Stone. Yeah. His voice is just so unique and has such subtle power to it. It's a very commanding type of, I don't want to say rasp because it's not a rasp. I'm trying to think of the word, but his voice is just spectacular. Cadence, it might be Cadence I'm thinking of. And I will say, the Pretty Reckless, you'll hear me go on about the Pretty Reckless for days, because I fucking love that band. It's one of my favorites. But right after he died, because, they had to finish that tour, they actually did a tribute to him singing this song. And Taylor Momsen was crying through the entire thing. But it was such a good tribute to him. It was so beautiful. I would recommend looking it up if you guys would like to hear it. Is that better? I know I can get quiet, so I try to keep the music under me a decent level. Better? Okay. Thank you. So chat, when we start to get more people, hopefully when we start to get more people, would you guys want to do a music request thing kind of like Krim does? Because I know one of my goals is to play a music quiz with you guys. I talked about this before, but it's much more fun when we have more people. But that would be something you're interested in? Okay. Yeah, because I love music. And some of my favorite Krim streams now are when he's just yapping and listening to other people's music. It's a fun little hangout tool. It is. And it's very reminiscent of what we do on Saturdays sometimes. Music is just awesome, man. Music is the great uniter. Because you'll usually never find someone who doesn't enjoy some type of music. There are a few exceptions, like Bear is one of those exceptions, because he could give or take on the music. But, yeah. Everyone likes music. I feel like the people who don't enjoy music just haven't explored it enough to find what they like. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably exactly it. Because there's always at least one song for everyone that you connect to, right? And if you're lucky enough, you find many songs that you connect and relate to and you enjoy. Or you're like me and you're just a musical whore and you love everything. Except for Nicki Minaj. Not a big fan of Nicki Minaj. Why did this have to come on right after? I'm gonna jacket where the sun always shines. Jacket it, jacket it, jacket it, jack. Have you guys heard this? Thank you, iTunes. I have, but not in years. It's one of my favorite South Park songs. Because it's so fucking stupid. Jacking for the Lord. When I get up enough courage to do karaoke, this is going to be one of the songs I was going to do. I was debating it because I'm afraid I'd be too giggly to get through all of it. It's so good. Hey, that guy's jacking it. Well, now that we're on this subject, what is you guys' favorite South Park song? Oh, I should put this as one of my alert sounds. Oh, that could be fun. Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to ask something else. I'm not going to ask you guys where your favorite place to jacket is. One, I'm pretty sure that's against terms of service. And two, that's just fucking weird, man. My iTunes library is having a moment. Because it went from Like a Stone to that to now this. I don't know many, so I'll just say Chocolate Salty Balls. That's a good one. You don't know many, though? They had so many songs. Like, Kyle's Mama's a Big Fat Bitch. The one about Canadians, I forget what it is, but they got was it a Grammy for that one? Robin Williams actually sang it, too. Yeah, South Park has so many different songs, and I love that the creators, they want to make a musical so bad. In fact, they did make a musical. They're the ones that made Book of Mormon. I wish they'd make a legit South Park musical, though, because I think that would be great. Not this song. Yeah, this song. We go from Jackin' It in San Diego to Cure. Just utter sadness. I gotta go fight Ren again now. Don't fight Ren. It's not Ren's fault. The weird meta thing would be to release a South Park musical and then have an episode of South Park where they go and watch it and make fun of it. That would be great. I'd be here for it. They kind of did a bit somewhat similar for when the Book of Mormon came out. Because they had an episode making fun of Mormons, or trying to make fun of Mormons. And then they advertised the Book of Mormon musical at the very end. They got me into Alien Stage. They got all of us into Alien Stage. Ren is the reason why Krim got into it, why I got into it, why Zaku got into it. Yeah. Oh, yes. Tank played once more. Alright, guys. I don't want to stop, but I'm gonna have to stop because I have to get ready for work. This has been a lot of fun. I might have more of these yapping streams in the future. I hope you guys had a fun time. But we gotta find someone to raid. Need a target? Yeah, I need a target. Everyone I usually have is offline right now. And the only other thing I do is raid to Papa Mutt, which is probably not the best idea. I like Papa Mutt, but he's not for everyone. Speedy Sparrow playing Repo? Okay. Alright, well thank you all for being here today. If you are not already a part of the Discord, you can find that here. All are welcome. And I also have a Blue Sky as well, where I post updates every now and again when I remember. I would request though, if you have a Blue Sky, please go check out the wonderful art that Lord Zavon made. My first official fan art. Go love it. Go share it. And if you're not already following him, give him a follow as well. And yeah, thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye!